Hi guys. I want to do a tarot card reading today. For all of us, for everybody, baby. I love these cards. They were gifted to me as they should be, and I haven't even had them for very long, but I've learned to communicate with the universe, with my higher consciousness, with my inner truth better with these. They just kind of help to give me guidance. They bring me comfort. They don't predict the future. Nobody will, nobody can, because we do have choices. We do have options, and we get to choose the path that we take. Can this warn you about potential obstacles? Can these cards communicate to you that you're trapped in certain habits? Sure. The information these cards bring is invaluable, but it's coming from you. Just like all the great things, they come from within. So anyways, I am going to do a reading for not just myself, but the community, WeAndILife, our community. We're small, we're just a baby butt of a business, as I like to say, but we're growing and we're blossoming, and it's really cool to see us growing so quickly, so organically, and to know that we are truly then surrounding ourselves with other light workers and other people who are on the same mission that we are. That's beautiful. And I'm excited to tap into more of that. People who are ahead of us in the game, who can show us, light the way for us that maybe we wouldn't have seen without their help. But also, I really want to reach back and bring those light workers who maybe don't even know that they can along this journey. Everybody can. You're a part of that. At any rate, getting off my high horse, shuffling, not very well, mind you, distracting myself. Gotta get into the mood. I like to, similar to meditation, set an intention for my session, if you will. I was going to say conversation, which is also kind of how I think of them. I will refer often to these cards as she. I consider it communicating with the universe and also my higher self, and I identify female. I just do, in and out, through and through. So I say she, just so you know. Universe, it could be interpreted as God. I know that might freak some people out, just because I'm using cards, and I think some people associate that with let's say even magic, darkness. That's not what these are about. These are all light. These are psychic tarot card deck illustrated by Holland. He has an app, so I'm gonna do a reading. You'll see the cards. I can even, I'll probably include the explanation in the, not comment section, but in the description. That way you can read each card's description and know it through and through. But you can also download the app for free and get the explanation of each of these cards yourself, and look at it, and you can verify not only what I've said, but maybe define it for yourself. There's a lot to be said for the imagery, to really look into the image, maybe meditate on the image. Sometimes I will ask the cards, you know, where should my focus lie? And I'll pull just the one card and really meditate with that card, on that card. Flip that card over on the deck and just refer to it repeatedly during the day. That's personal practice. It's a reminder. It's a way to set my intention. It's a way to make sure that my energy is constantly focused on the things that I want and not so much on the things that I don't want. Because the more you focus on something, the closer it gets to actualization. The more you focus, the closer you get to actualization. So, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Because you don't want to actualize the wrong stuff. All right, here we go. You'll notice I pull the cards out of order. That's because I feel my way through them. Some people think that they've shuffled And that's that. Then they just pull the top. And I don't mean think. I mean, that is how they communicate with the cards. It's just not how I do it. That's the beauty of this little thing called life. Choices. Dude, this card won't leave me alone. This is the example card I used. Each time I cut the deck, it was there at the bottom. There it was, right where it wanted to come out. All right, let's see what we have here. And then I can tell you how I lay the cards out. I really wasn't very focused. I hope this, hope I can make sense of all this. Oh, yep. Okay. So if you know anything about numerology, numbers are huge in the universe. Numbers mean things. We've got angel numbers. You've got universal numbers. You've got your birth date gives you a number that really defines your life path. If you don't know about it, keep checking back. We're going to share videos. We're going to have blog posts. We're catching up, guys. We've got a lot of information to accumulate. But anyways, numbers are huge. And 7 is a very significant universal number. And what I found as I was pulling out the cards and everything, I stopped because, well, I felt like it was time to stop. And then I reviewed my cards and I see that they add up. And I'll show you that. What I'm seeing is 3 7s, which is cool. 7's are a strong number, like I said. Now, I'll tell you how I read the cards. Let me flip it. Okay. So what we have here, sorry, I had to cut to flip the camera. And I'll get my little hair day out of the way. So what we're looking at here, and how I read the cards, is past, present, future, overarching, or just like your current, probably your current state, your current, we'll get back to it. It makes sense as I read the cards. And then up here is more or less your, either your guide or your ultimate destination, let's say. It's your focus. It's usually a reminder of where you're headed. So anyways, fertility can be indicative of actually fertile, if that was the question we were asking, or if that's what we were talking about. But in this case, we were talking about our community, WeAndILife, not as a business, but as a group, as a collective, as light workers uniting. So an idea was born, right? Passion ignited. I firmly believe that that is mine and co-founder Kate's passion that was ignited. That's where we are now. We're passionate. We're stoked. We're just dipping our toe into this world, this community. And we are so excited to be sharing our knowledge and to be picking up knowledge from you guys and to really be joining forces as a community. So that's where we sit now. Deception and envy, that's on the horizon. That's, let's call it theoretically in the future. It's something for us to be aware of. Now, this is not, this is where you're going and you're doomed. This is, be aware that deception and envy could be on the horizon, is likely on the horizon. And these are the things that you need to be mindful of as you move forward. Yes, there will be deception and envy. So don't go along with every Tom, Dick, and Harry who comes to you and says they want to help you. Don't go along with everyone who says they're a light worker. Really connect with people. Really identify their core values, and don't just believe people when they say they're evil. Don't just buy that either. See the good and bad in everyone. Deception and envy will always be there, so be mindful of that and don't let that be a trap. Discontent and boredom is maybe where we were sitting, I guess, as a community. And what I mean by that is it's time for us as a community to take action. We've been woken. We see it. We know that something's not right. We know, like, the way we're living, right? Like machines. We know that we need to give back to the earth. We know that there's so much going on in our community of fellow light workers that there probably is a lot of discontent and boredom. And what we need to do now is focus on victory and success and on uniting and spreading our message. And that's what I get from this reading. That's pretty true. I love these cards, like I said. I don't mean to get overly passionate about it. There's my little camera stand. All right, so that reading was fun. I still have my cards here. I'm still learning technology. judge me not. I wasn't really sure how to flip the camera around. Sorry. So I had to stop and then restart. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's a fun reading. I'm so glad I got to do that with you guys. I'm excited to continue doing these readings and maybe even talking to you on a personal level about readings, about learning about the cards more, about doing readings for you. I really just see this as a personal comfort thing. But I love being able to do it for our community too, because